Whoa. Is this Lex? It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. Whoa. We got exclusive audio of Perez Hilton speaking on that Donald Trump attempt. Y'all, they really tried to take more than Trump's ear off. They really tried to do that. We got Perez Hilton with some exclusive material speaking on the situation. Peep this, y'all.
Sure, many of you are asking, how did this happen? Attending a presidential event, a rally, anything with a president or former president is under such heavy security and scrutiny. How did this happen? Well, if you did not know, those who attend campaign rallies are subject to security screenings. They're required to enter through metal detectors, and their bags and possessions are searched for weapons, and a large number of items are banned. However, as I mentioned earlier, the suspected shooter has been terminated, and we are now being told by local authorities in Pennsylvania, where the rally was held, that the shooter was outside the rally. That possibly explains why they missed Trump, and it seems to have just grazed his ear. It is being speculated but not confirmed that the shooter was on the roof nearby, but confirmed that the shooter was outside the rally, and also confirmed that the shooter was killed by the Secret Service. That's the latest that we know right now. This just in, multiple statements after being shot at earlier in the day during a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Ivanka Trump's ex-husband took to his Truth Social app to speak about the very scary incident that has left the shooter dead, an attendee also deceased, and another spectator at the rally fighting for their life. The reality TV icon wrote, quote, "I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong in that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and I immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening." Trump also wanted to thank law enforcement, quote, "for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the assassination of former Apprentice star Donald Trump. I previously shared with you all that the shooter, the one who was terminated, has been identified and officially named. But that's not the most interesting thing. According to authorities, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks from Bethel Park was the person who tried to kill Donald Trump. And they claim, as of now, there is no known motive, meaning there is no manifesto that has been discovered yet, or any letter or anything of that kind. However, it is official. I had heard rumors, but now it is true. Pennsylvania voter records listed Thomas Matthew Crooks as a registered Republican. I don't even think it was politically motivated. This was just an awful human being who did something no one should do.
Yeah, I heard what Perez just said. One great point that Perez mentioned was that at these rallies, people be getting checked down. You pull up to them presidential rallies and you are gonna get that presidential pat down. How in the world did that gunman manage to perch on that rooftop, get in position, and take fire like that? That definitely doesn't make any sense to me, y'all. Perez Hilton also mentions that the young man was a registered Republican. And then he also says that he doesn't think that this was politically motivated. And I don't know, Perez, I think you wildin' a little bit with that one. Because that kid has to have some type of political awareness. I saw something that said that he donated like $15 to some political committee, and it definitely wasn't a Republican organization. I don't know. It seemed like he was a part of a maybe complex political network. Y'all hear Perez Hilton mentions that they took him out. Who knows who sent him? You know, him being a registered Republican, I think an aspect of it was politically motivated. Unless Perez Hilton is insinuating something else, y'all let me know in the comments. One thing that we can guarantee is that there's aspects of this that look extremely suspicious. Y'all heard the statement President 45 dropped on Truth Social. The very next day, he then pops out in Milwaukee, and I think he had a rally there. And y'all know that the Republican National Convention is a few days away, where Trump should announce his vice president. When Perez Hilton mentioned that everybody gets searched there, I was hearing that the rooftop where the kid took position, I heard that it wasn't in the grounds of the rally, and the young kid didn't use a sniper, right? It came out that he used a rifle. Well, let's say Perez Hilton is telling the truth, right? And it wasn't politically motivated. Was it just like a Call of Duty playground type of thing for this kid? I don't know. I think that this definitely was politically motivated. Like, now, yeah, Trump recently got granted immunity. What would inspire a 20-year-old man to go and take a nasty attempt to do that? Yeah, this America, this is wild. This is some wild stuff. We gotta admit that. People have been saying for a long time, I don't even think we gonna have an election this year, man. Aside from people not liking any of the candidates, Joe Biden, Trump, people were still saying that they don't think we'll have an election this year. And look, Trump, he's gonna announce his VP. Trump is not gonna stop. He's gonna keep it in go mode. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know in the comments. Shout out to Perez Hilton. And make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, alright? It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. Yeah.